Alright guys, I've received some requests to do a build guide for the adder system I recently made, so let's get right into it. I've already started. Put 4 blocks down, put levers on all of them, pretty simple. And now the next part's a bit tricky. Basically what you want to do is just continue kind of this pattern with repeaters between each of them. And basically what you want to do is put on torches for each one, and blocks on each, redstone all the way across. You're going to do that, and you're going to put in for every possible lever output. That's basically what you're doing here. So these are the 3s here. I think there's 4. Yeah. So here's one. So this block is empty. This block's empty. This block's empty. So that's the 3s there. You can finish that up very easily. And you don't actually have to, for this one you would have to. For instance, you don't need one right here. You could take out that block if you wanted to, but that is optional. So basically what you're going to want to do here is just continue to just build all this. I'm actually going to just do a full build guide, because why not? So that's our 3s. Now we're going to do 2s. I think there's 6 2 combinations. 2, 3, 1, 2. One more. Alright, bam. Alright, and don't forget to put repeaters in each one, because otherwise this will not function. And function is a bit important. So here we go. Oops. Put this one. Slow as molasses. Make sure that you don't have more delay, because you don't need more delay. Right, bam. Alright, so now for the 2s, we're going to do here, here, here. Actually, we could do this a bit easier. So let's start doing these, the ones that are right next to each other, and then here. That should be all of them, actually. That's a 2. That's a 2. That's a 2. That's a 2. I feel like I'm missing some. I think I might need 2 more. So that's these 2, these 2. Those 2, plus those, and those. Actually, no, I got all of them. Right, so that's the 2s, and then once again, just come over, build over each one, and put redstone on all of them. So on top of here, and across. Pretty repetitive, but it's necessary, otherwise the device won't function as required. And continue to fill all this with redstone, dust, right there. Now finally you have to do the 1 section. So to do that, it's only 4 outputs, so 4 inputs. Add 4. Then once again, you probably got this down. Repeaters. If I could aim straight. I am doing terrible. Alright, there we go. Repeaters all the way, and then just 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is it. And you can just set your blocks. I'll be a bit conservative with my block use here. And stretch it across. Alright, so this is your input section completely finished. To my knowledge, that should be everything. Now you should see when you flip 2 levers, you'll get some outputs turning off, which is good. And for this case, it'd be this one. So let's see levers I hit. If I add 1, add a 3. Here's our 3 turning off. So yeah, and if you need to add anything, you can easily do so by just messing with these torch lineups. But I think I got everything. So now I'm going to actually do the logic for this. So I like to color code my circuits. So I did yellow for the 4 input, orange for the 3, purple for the 2, and red for the 1. So after you need to put blocks here, just kind of off the line. I did that off camera. And then put repeaters. Actually, you don't need repeaters here, my bad. Actually, you really don't even need, we can simplify this. So just put blocks that the dust is running into. And once you're done with that, there we go. You put torches on each one. So right off the bat, this is more compact than the first version, so that's kind of neat. Alright, so next up is the logic circuit. This cancels inputs and sorts everything out. So, okay, you have to build a platform. Color doesn't matter, obviously, for all of this, but you have to build a platform, and I'm going to do that off camera and then give you these specs, because I don't think you guys want to watch a giant floor being built. Alright, so now I've built a 29, I believe, by 5 platform. Basically just make it as long as your inputs, so from end to end there. Now what we're going to do is that we're going to implement this logic circuit right here. So basically what it does is that it has 2 inputs, one here and one here, actually. And this input turns on the output, and when it's off, the output's off. However, if this is on, and when it's on, my mic's down. Oh no, it's not. Okay. It turns on this torch too, which would turn on this dust if they were linked together. And when this is powered, when this right here is powered, this also cancels the input. So basically, you can link these, have certain outputs cancel lower ones. So we're going to go from 4 down in this case. And let's go right on ahead and build this logic circuit. So step 1, I'm just going to go down, and I'm going to put redstone dust in front of each torch. Oh yeah, I spaced out the platform by 1 block away from these torches. So just fill it in. Bam. Move my mic up a bit. Alright, put wool in front of each one. We'll use a different color. Let's use light blue. That'll look kind of cool. So light blue. Running to the top, and it's over the redstone dust as well. Now run repeaters on each one. Redstone torches on each block on the bottom facing forward. So yes, this is really repetitive. Block on top of each one. So this one's a bit tricky to get. At least how I'm doing it. Shift click on the repeaters. And now that I think about it, you gotta put blocks here, so you could just make a line down. Filling it in is no challenge, and then redstone torches on this block, so this is getting super repetitive, but it is necessary as this system requires some repetition. Redstone torches on top. Now, let's move on to this portion right here. Put redstone dust on the block behind each repeater. Oops, we'll do that. There we go. Here, and here. And then place repeaters facing towards the 1 inputs. So if you build this in reverse, build it towards the 1 inputs. So the repeaters are facing back, and in this case the 1's getting the most delay because these ones are being cancelled by everything else. 2s, 3s, 4s. Actually, the 4 does not get cancelled by anything, so if you wanted to, you could remove that. but you do need to keep, actually, you could just do that if you wanted to. Now, let's do the actual canceling section. Let's grab a cyan. This is going to be kind of ugly, but you know, whatever. Cyan wool on top of each torch. To speed it up, I'm just going to build across. So I recommend doing that. And place redstone dust on each one. I was taking out the excess blocks while I'm doing this, because you don't need them. Alright, now place a block on the face of each one, or next to it, I guess. Just build it like this. Alright, so here, we're moving at the speed of sound. Alright, and now you're going to place a redstone torch on the inside, facing whatever directions the repeater is facing. So do that, and then block out and down, and then redstone and torch. And you're just going to repeat that, rinse and repeat that. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to do block, torch, so I'm actually going to, I don't need letters anymore anyway, so block, torch, block, torch, block, torch, block, torch, block, torch, block, torch, block, torch. I'm probably getting super annoying. Alright, there we go. It's a bit late at night, so I guess I'm prone to rambling, and you don't need one here, obviously. Pick up that torch, because it's going to bother me. And then just run redstone on top of each one. Alright, so now, once you've done that, you actually aren't quite done yet. I'm going to grab all my wool colors again, just for reference to myself, and I'm going to place blocks in front of each torch. Bam. And then redstone on each one. And that's your output. So now, let's give this a test. It'd be a shame if this didn't work, that'd be a pain. Alright, so let's do 1, 2, 3. Alright, so yeah, we have 1, 3 output on, and no other outputs. If I take one off, we have a 2 output. There we go. So yeah, this is completely operational now. Now we should be getting 1. Yep, it's the last input. So now let's get on to doing the display.